What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best pro loot run for Dam Battlegrounds. Now, we're going to be going over raider caches, gun case locations, security breaches, rooms that have the best loot. I'm talking about like areas near security breaches, like lockers, breachables, containers, stuff like that. We're going to be going through it all. It would mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below if I missed anything in the video, and let's jump into it. All right, so where do we start off at? Right over here. Perfect. This is actually a great spawn. So we're going to be going over security lockers. We're going to be going over raider caches. There's a really good spot. This is actually my favorite spot to loot on Dam Battlegrounds. Comes really close up with the second favorite spot, but this is actually a really good one. All the breachables here, search all of them. They're really good for finding processors and sensors. Sensors are going to be really good for raider hatch keys, crafting those. Processors are good for augments. You can also find, there's a room here that you can open up with a power rod, which you can find literally in the breachable next to that room. In that room, there's a bunch of lockers, some good loot. Oh, for this run, bring adrenaline. That's about it, really. Like, bring a weapon for PvP and for ARC, and bring adrenaline. Hopefully, everybody's friendly here. First thing, come in here. Break that. There's probably people here. No, I think it was, all right, so the first thing we're gonna do, I think it was ARC outside. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. Open this up. We gotta, that is the door. That is the breachable that you want to get. I'll take this out real quick. Usually there's like fireballs or pops in here. Don't see nothing. All right, so boom, right here. Security locker. We're gonna breach this real quick. See what we get. Oh my god, a venator. Oh my god, a wolfpack. Oh my goodness, bro. That is actually so clutch. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna run around. Make sure to keep all the doors closed. I should have closed that door. I don't know what I'm doing. Make sure to close all of them. We're gonna run around. Power bank, you can recycle that. Run around to all of these terminals. Grab everything. We can drop stuff later if it's not good. Just pick it up for now. Pick it up. What's this? Advanced electrical components. Perfect. I need those. And then we're going to... I didn't really need to pick that up. We're going to breach these real quick. Search these. Processors, cooling fan, sensors. You need cooling fan for, I think, the project, but also for other reasons I don't remember off the top of my head. Next thing we're going to do... Close that. Come over here, breach these. Could be a power rod in here. Like I said, let's see. Did we get it? I don't think so. Still have another chance. No, we didn't get it. It's all good. But you can open up this door with a power rod in there. There's a bunch of lockers. There's actually pretty decent loot in there. Next thing I like to do, I have a lot to show you in this video, so I'm not going to breach these. But next thing that I like to do is I like to come in here. You can breach all of these. You can breach all of those. If the security breach locker is not there, it spawns in there as well. But I have a lot to show you here. We're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. So there could be a raider cache over this way. The best way to know if you're near one is gonna be the ticking. You can hear the ticking. I don't hear anything. It's kind of a little bit more difficult when it's raining. I think it... Alright, I don't hear it. It might spawn in on this side. Makes it like 10 times more difficult when it's raining. Alright, so that's gonna be... That's alright, there's gonna be a bunch more raider caches, but there's one that could spawn in there. There's one that could spawn in up there. We're also gonna check over here because there's a gun case spawn right over here. See, someone's already up there. I like to try to get that one done as quick as possible. I mean, most people are friendly in my games, but yeah. So we like to try to hit that as quick as possible. And then there's a raider hatch right down there, and also an evac. Say you're doing it last thing. Another raider cache is going to be spawning in right over here. I'm gonna put in the description an interactive map with spawn locations brought together by the community that you can actually add to if you find anything new. That's actually super helpful. Has helped me out quite a bit. Like right around here, another one spawns in, another raider cache. I do not hear it. It also can spawn in up here. And it can also spawn in underneath up there. We're gonna go check this location real quick. If you got a snap hook, definitely recommend bringing one. Snap hooks are gonna be... Oh, did not work that time. Hello? Make sure nobody's around. You can either snap hook up here or you can get on top and drop down. I'm gonna try to snap hook one more time. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Oh my god, it literally needs to load. Alright, we're gonna show you the other way. Usually that's a pretty quick get up with a snap hook. I don't know why I threw that. Right here, another raider cache that spawns in. So this one's gonna spawn in at one of those locations. Possibly two sometimes. Do not sleep on raider caches, bro. Do not sleep on raider caches. They're actually super good. Of course. We're just gonna run up and around and away from that. I'm not trying to bring attention to me. We're trying to be quick on this loot run as well. Like, honestly, if you can not fight Art for this loot run, the better. So we started right over here. We went there. We went over here for raider caches. There's going to be a gun case there. And then we're going to actually wrap around this way. And this is going to be specifically for raider caches, gun cases, and security breach lockers and the areas around them. The areas around them always have good loot, the security breaches. All right, so we're going to run over here. If you don't have zip lines, if you don't have a snap hook, this is how you get it. But you're going to be taking a little bit of fall damage if you do it this way and don't have a zip line or a snap hook. You just mantle like that. And sometimes a gun case spawns in. Sometimes it is a medical bag, grenade tubes, explosives. Ooh, Torrente blueprint. I already have that, but I will sell that. That's actually pretty good. Bring that with me. But yeah, and then when you're going down like this, you're gonna take a little bit of fall damage. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. That's why I always bring extra heals. Best recommendation for anything that you're doing, bring extra heals. I like to bring 5 herbals and 5 regular. Try to use my regular first. Keep the herbals in case I fight people or fight Ark. And then always bring a hatch key if you have it. Always bring a hatch key, bro. If you get the chance, bring one. It will save your life. And it's also, honestly, very easy to craft and the best way to get out. Because you can wait till the last minute, which is what we're going to do. All right, so the next spot we're going to go is right over here where a gun case spawn. Also, there's a couple raider caches that spawn around it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here to these 2 breachable rooms. One of them has a chance of spawning 2 security breaches in. but all of the breachables and containers and lockers around in those rooms, around the breachable security breaches, are actually really good as well. So definitely check this room out, even if you don't have security breach. Same with up there, like the whole area around that is really good for loot as well. All right, so in there's a good spot. You'll either hear it right here and it'll spawn in on this side, the raider cache, or it'll spawn in up here. They're not 100% spawn rate though, and I don't think this one spawned in. It's all good. It's all good. There's gonna be a bunch of, oh, it did spawn in. I think somebody searched it because you don't hear the ticking. Nobody searched it? Why am I not hearing the ticking? Weird, bro. Security, or seeker grenades are actually so good. But yeah, there should be some wasps you can breach. It didn't spawn in, but usually it's right there. Do I hear another one? No, I thought I might have heard the ticking from Raider Cache. All right, next spot. Those always sketch me out. I don't know what it is about them. All right, next spot we're gonna go is up there. I don't know why I'm running that way. We're gonna go up there. You can see from down here, none of the bridges are down, so possibly nobody searched those. Oh, damn, we got some wasps over here. Honestly, just run the opposite direction if you can. Throw smokes, do whatever you got to. I have 3 lure grenades as well. Try to not fight during these loot runs. Players or arc, because it's just going to slow you down and you're going to cause a lot of attention to yourself. Best thing you can do is not fight. I brought a bunch of adrenaline for this, like 10. So we're just going to run from spot to spot. But yeah, that first spot, really good. My favorite spot. This is my second favorite spot to go to. Possibly my first spot, but I feel like that other spot has a lot of like crafting materials that I need, as well as a security breach. And it has that room with the power rod, which is actually really good. So I think that's my favorite spot. Do like this one a lot. So when you go up, check all these doors. Like these are doors you can get down to. This spot, there's stairs. So be wary, because people could come down there. What you want to do is get to this one first and close all of these behind you. Get to this one first, breach it. This is going to be the one with a security locker or 2 inside. Open it, close it. Yeah, so usually there could be 2. One spawns in, they spawn in right by each other. But search this if you got the security breach skill. If not, what do you do and work on that for sure. Super good. Medium gun parts, Pharaoh 2, blaze grenade, I'll take that. Is there anything I want to drop? I don't need a Stitcher, to be honest, although that's a really good beginner weapon. Search all of these. There's usually a gun case in here as well. Try to be quick about this. Gun case usually spawns right here. Ooh, Arpeggio. I actually do want this. Actually do want that. Ooh, we got 2 ammo cases. Let's see. Give me a wolf pack. No wolf pack. Wolf pack. Wolf pack. No? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Herbal bandage, gas grenade. Pretty good loot in this one. Next thing you're going to want to do, always watch your corners. You're going to want to go over to the 3rd one over there. You're going to want to go over to the 3rd one. Careful for people ratting. This one over here is another room that you can breach. It does not have a security locker in it, but it also has some pretty decent loot. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna close this, breach it, watch these doors. That room over there, go to that one first because that one's definitely better. And then in here, you can find a lot of breachables, containers, possibly like a medical bag, possibly a gun case, grenade tubes, backpacks, all types of stuff. Oh, I actually need that. What's this? Tagging grenade, snap blast. But yeah, this one's not as good, but still good. But the next location we're gonna go to, which this location can kind of be a hotspot. I would recommend checking here at the testing annex, but running in and running out and only getting the security breach. We're going to skip that. We're gonna go here, check any raider caches. I don't have a lot of time, or I would check the testing annex. I only have 11 minutes, and I really want to show you. Right here, there's a lot of raider caches, some raider caches here, gun case possibly here. Raider caches here, raider caches along the way over here to Formikai Outpost. And then once you get to Formikai Outpost, there is... Hello? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Nice, perfect. Broke my knees. I really want to try and hurry up here, man. We literally got in a little bit late, and like every minute counts for this type of thing. That's why like not fighting Ark or anything is the best bet. So on this island here, you have a possibility of finding 2 to 3 raider caches. Ooh, somebody just took out a Rocketeer with a wolf pack. Good job, bud. Good job. As he was leaving, and I don't think he's grabbing the loot. Maybe he is. Right over here is a spawn location for one. Spawns in right where I'm standing. Could also spawn in running up this way or right in the middle here. Don't hear it. This is a good raider hatch key spot to leave at. Over here, there's going to be apricot trees. You can find up to 12 apricot trees all right here. Boom, boom. Over there. Sorry, not trees. 12 apricots. Total. You can find up to 12 apricots. Raider cache spawns possibly down there. Another raider cache spawns on this. A lot of them are not spawning in on this side of the map, so I'm thinking they spawned at the other locations. I noticed that they like to spawn on certain parts of the map more than the other. But yeah, over here's another spawn location. I would always check this island for caches. I've noticed they spawn there a lot. Another spot's going to be right here. For some reason, a lot of them aren't spawning for me this game. And I didn't even hear that other one. There's 4 breachables over there that you could search as well. Another raider cache spawns right here. Bro, I'm not hearing any of them. Spawns literally right here usually. If not, like right in front of those stairs. We're gonna keep it moving though. We only got a certain amount of time. I want to make it all the way over to that one. I might have just barely enough time. See if we can use my... Another spawn location for raider cache is gonna be right over here. It can spawn in right here. It can spawn in right here. We're getting so unlucky with the freaking raider cache spawns. No way. All right, so this spawn location, sometimes there's a gun case right there. I would not check this one unless you are running through here. Like, don't run over here from some side of the other side of the map just to check it. I noticed that spawn location's a lot less than normal. This spot up here, Formikai Outpost, people sleep on. It's on the edge of the map. And during these loot runs, I would recommend running in a circle around the map, running on the outer outskirts of the map, like I am. Because you're going to find less people. And there's a lot of locations that are on the outskirts of the map that are actually really good. Like this spot up here, I find wolf packs, I find venators, I find gun cases, medical bags, grenade tubes. I find everything. I find everything up here. Raider caches. It makes it so much difficult though during the rain to actually hear raider caches. We might have just ran by some. I would check this too. Possibly on that like back of that truck could be another gun case. That one though, only check if you're running through. We're trying to be quick about this. I'm trying to just show you guys the spots. Honestly, a lot of these spots actually do spawn in. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. I gotta make it over there. I don't really have a whole lot of time to actually check all these spots, but we're gonna try. Even if I don't make it out, it's all right. At least I showed you the spots. Right here, usually there's like an ammo crate or a medical bag. Only check that spot if you're running through, but up there, definitely check this spot out. This spot is really good. Bro, am I out of adrenaline? No way. Let's see if I can get up here real quick with this. Oh my god, really? Are you joking? Dude. Alright, that works. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so this spot has already been looted. Really good spot, though. Honestly, search literally everything in here. Oh, man, it's already been looted. No way. Dude, for some reason, I find wolf packs in these containers so often. It's so crazy. This right here is a really good one. Sometimes it spawns in like that. Sometimes you can actually open it. There's a wasp there you can search. Usually there's like a bag right here of some sort. I found a wolf bag right here before. Like there's a bag here. Ooh, adrenaline. I'll take that. You could search that. Something usually on there. The best out of this though is going to be up there. I'm going to show you how to get up there. Jump on that. Mantle on this. Jump up and mantle on that. And usually there's a gun case here or here on top. There's something usually here and something usually here. Man, things are not spawning in on this side of the map. I've noticed also recently there could be two gun cases here. One there and one up there. Man, honestly, I've noticed like depending on your spawn. Oh, we do not have a lot of time.
All raiders, we have Arc on screen.
I might have to run. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run straight there.
I repeat, 5 minutes.
I'm gonna have to run straight there. But there's usually a raider cache like spawned in between here and that satellite. That's the next place you're gonna want to run. But like I was saying, I've noticed like for raider caches, gun cases, and just good loot in general, sometimes they like to spawn in specifically on one side of the map more than the other. And I think that's what happened this loot run because we have not found. Dude, there's like 4 raider caches we could have found that we didn't. And there was like, what, 1, 2, I think 3 gun cases that we could have found, but they didn't spawn in. They actually spawn in at these locations, and these are actually really good spots. Do not sleep on them, bro. This is like literally a pro loot run. Bro, I need to get up there. Come on, get me up there. We're gonna check this spot up here. Hopefully they spawned in. Also, we're not gonna be able to do it, but check on top of these water towers here. Honestly, if you're up high enough, you can just like ping.
The water towers.
And you might be able to ping like what is possibly up here. Grenade tube. Found a wolf back in here last game. Gun case can spawn right there. Something usually spawns in here. Got to make sure I have enough time to leave at that hatch. Yeah, we totally got a bad spawn on this side of the map. So that means, so because this, I mean, we got some stuff. We did get some loot, but yeah. So if you stand right here, you can look and you can actually
The water towers.
mark.
There.
Usually there's like something on each of these water towers, like a gun case or medical bag or something. Usually like right around here, there's a raider cache. Right around there, a raider cache could spawn in. Do I have zip lines? I do. Here, we'll check one of these. I think I have enough time. So what you want to do is you want to put a zip line up. Make sure you do not fall in the center. So jump off a little early. Make sure you don't fall in the center. Yeah, look, boom, gun case. Berletta, I don't want that though. Medical bag, defib. 2 Torrente blueprints? Bro, what is this? Are you kidding me? Raider cache down there usually. And what I'll do is I will use a zipline to get to all of these. If you bring 3, it's really good. Then you can get back down on this one. If you want, go up there and mark all of them. And then only zipline up to the one that you marked like a gun case or something. But that is gonna mostly be the loot run. Unfortunately, because this side of the map did not get a lot of loot, I'm pretty sure that means this whole side of the map, a lot of the gun cases, a lot of the raider caches all spawned in. And sometimes, yeah, sometimes it be like that. You just kind of gotta get lucky with spawn locations. But also, like, it's raining, so I could have not heard the ticking. But that is gonna be the best pro loot run for security breaches, raider caches, gun cases, all of it. Definitely let me know if I missed anything going along the side of the map that I did, and I will try to include that in one of my next videos. Also, let me know if you did enjoy this video. It would mean the world to me. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and comment down below, did I miss anything? That's about it. But hope this video helped, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.